before I jack it up, I'm loosening the wheels. Yeah, I'm working under this car, so I'm going to put a jack stand in place. Poor man's impact driver. Okay, now before I did anything, I sprayed the bleeder screws yesterday with PB Blaster. And they're nice and free. That's really good. Okay, now put the cap back on just to keep it really clean. There, calipers off. Now we'll put it up here. We don't want to strain things at all. Now I'm gonna check the pistons here, which are the slides, which are in great shape, but just the same, I'm gonna pull them out. See, that's not seized at all. Oh yeah, I haven't worn this coat for a while. Permatex brake lube, that's what you want here. Might as well use the good stuff, I always figure. Give a little shot right in there. Okay, slider, it's not a piston. It's when it's got that much on Permatex, it almost feels like a piston. It's got a lot of action to it. And they just pop right on there, just like that. Now this is the fun part. I finally bought this after years and years of crawling around in the dirt and using C-clamps and vice grips and channel locks. I went out. Well, I didn't go out. I bought it from Amazon. Came right to my door. Not used to it yet, but I mean, look at how easy this is. You don't need 3 hands to do it. Well, maybe you do a little bit here with. Thing is so brand new, it doesn't have any friction in it yet. Okay, now I got pressure on it, so now I'm going to take the wrench, pull the little rubber cap off. Now by doing it this way, we're forcing all the old brake fluid, we're forcing it out of the caliper. So if there's any dirt or anything inside the caliper, it's not going to get forced up into the braking system, you see. And this is just a joy using this thing. I can't wait till my next brake job. It's so much nicer to use than anything I've ever used before for this job. Really worth it. Fine. Now then, we'll set that aside for a minute. Now I've got to get the pads out of here. See, there was still a little bit left. There was, the other side was worn down more than this one. And it was preparing to become a problem. But not that bad. So there's my brake pads. The new ones. Well, that'll show you the difference between the new and the old. Right there you can see. I mean, there's practically nothing left really on the old ones. New ones are ready to go in. But what we're going to do, once again, having the right tool comes in really handy, because I happen to have a little tiny little wire brush. Now these pads didn't come with new hardware. Sometimes you get new hardware, but I was not so blessed with these here. But we'll just clean it up nice. Close that one. Now we'll do the other one here. Okay, that's in now, I think. All right, now. Okay, there you go. These fucking hats are annoying. See, there we go. Now we got both pads in place. Now then, we'll just bring the caliper down here. Gotta line things up a little bit. But with those, with the piston pushed in nice and far like that, the rest of it's a cinch. I mean, we just get these bolts to line up. You want to make sure this flat is in the right position, because we've had everything apart. Now that should just go right in there. Why it's not... Okay, I was a little bit off center there. All right. Okay. Okay. Now then, everything is good. Yeah. Now, got to put the wheel back on first. We're going to do the shape. Can you see the level there?
Half.
Where is it? Well, I wasn't going to make this video, but I'm so pleased with this tool that I got. I mean, $25 for something that just makes your life so easy. You don't slip off and hurt yourself. You don't break anything. And it came with a pair of gloves too, but I didn't use them at starting, so just put that in with my special tools right in there. Little wire brush from Princess Auto's a handy thing to have too. Now we'll button up, put the wheel back on, and I'll torque them once I get all, when I get it back down on the ground, I'll torque the wheels, and we'll be all set. Look at there, right? I didn't cut any corners. I greased the slides. They weren't seized at all, but I greased them and pushed back the pistons. I think they're going to be really in good stead now. Those calipers should be good for another 2 years maybe. Probably in 2 years I'll have to do the major brake job where you put new calipers and calipers, rotors, drums on the back, do everything brand new. Then you can keep your car going for a long time. This morning I saw the Volkswagen dealer trying to get people to turn in their cars if they don't need them anymore. Looks like there's quite a demand for used cars, so let's keep our cars going, and everything keeps advancing, you know, so Whether they go with hydrogen cars or electric cars, the longer we can hang on to what we got, I think the better off we are. I like to... Somebody was commenting on one of my videos about when you watch a really old gangster movie, arming his 50-year-old like, you know, you just have to shut up and listen. Not sure what that meant, but this is good fun. So now we'll drop the car on the ground, torque the wheels for the first torque. Always make sure that you torque your wheels and then torque them again in a while. Let them go for, and always use jack stands. If you're going to do a little more aggressive work, you don't want that car falling down on your head and cracking. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to set this for 80. Foot-pounds. We'll grab this. One. Always go in a cross pattern so that you spread the torque evenly. There, that's not going. Don't forget, like I said, you torque them today and then in a few days or 100 kilometers or so, torque them again. Don't forget, because if a wheel comes off, it's a big liability. You could get in an accident, could kill somebody. Don't want that to happen. And we're done. Thanks for watching Bella's Vistas. A little bit of a repair video today.